folks. Welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Chicago Sky.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And we've got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt. And whoever wins that battle, of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the three ball.
Right outside. Feet out. Rebound, New York.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to Hines Allen. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Laser focus. Hines Allen was ready to fire the second she got the ball.
Taurasi with it, working on Charles. A shot by Taurasi, no good. Vandersloot outside. Here's Atkins. Releases. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
And given all the success she's had in her career, Ariel Atkins definitely deserves more recognition.
She's a champion, a gold medalist, an all-star, and the first player in WNBA history to make an all-defensive team in each of their first 5 seasons. Put some respect on her name.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Charles. Down low. Here's Ogumake. Sinks that one from the post. And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Smith. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside, Hines Allen.
And here's Ogumake.
Screen by Hines Allen.
Ogumake, right side, inside. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Sky trail. Rossi outside. Griner up top. Soft touch off the glass.
In the paint, Griner simply unstoppable. She's so tall at 6'9", but she also has lovely touch.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Atkins.
Screen by Hines Allen.
And it's Atkins missing. Up top to Rossi. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Howard. To Rossi. The kick out to McBride. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Here's New York now.
Now here's Hines Allen.
Back to Ogumake. Makes it off the glass.
No question, Ogumake knows how to move inside. Runs into some contact, but goes right up to finish strong.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the Finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th Finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sky.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 1. Now here's McBride. Tight defense on her. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Atkins. Beyond the arc. Rebound Chicago.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The T got lucky.
Now here's McBride. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Count the basket.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Now Atkins. Shot high post. No good there.
That's a quality look right there. Just a little off with her release.
Yeah, that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Sky up by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
A lot of shots in close from them early. Good sign.
It's a lot easier to get buckets inside, and they've done that through one.
Now here's Dantas. Dantas the screen.
The shake. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
And the incredible strength of Agumake, able to take contact and still sink the shot.
And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
When it comes to Nneka Ogwumike, is it fair to say that she's one of the league's most reliable scorers?
Oh, no question. During her 15 seasons in the WNBA, she's averaged more than double-digit points per game every year, and there's no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Now here's Wheeler.
He's covered by Mule. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mule.
That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Williams. To the middle. Shot's good by Dantas.
Inside, Dantas makes a good use of her size. That's what allows her to get to her shot.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Second violation. Liberty ball.
Here's Wheeler. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hits the three-point bomb.
They've really settled into a nice groove offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards. Would you believe me, Tim, if I told you now it's above 50%?
Well, of course I would. That's what the monitor says.
And I'm an honest man, too.
And here's Johannes. To the inside. Reiner.
Pass to Mule. Now, fellas, how much importance do you put on these early season standings?
Well, you know, Blake, if we're talking pro basketball, starting out strong, definitely more important in the WNBA than it is in the NBA, simply because the season is shorter and you have less time to figure things out.
I agree, which is why you have to credit these top teams. But you never know. There's still plenty of time for teams to rise or fall.
Now, here's Mule.
Pass to Johannes.
Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Chicago. And here is Wheeler. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Into the lineup for New York. Tina Charles. Courtney Vandersloot.
Jackson outside.
They need this.
They get it back.
Another shot. A nice shot by Griner.
Because of Griner's effort and enthusiasm on the boards, she's able to create second-chance buckets for her team.
Ogumake outside. Williams sets the screen. It's Neko Ogumake with the drive. That one goes in for 2, making it look easy. She's now 4 for 4.
And just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Mule.
2 minutes.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Griner, guarded by Charles. Griner's shot is good.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Well, Brittany Griner is just the 4th player in WNBA history to have double-digit all-star selections. That's incredible.
And the other 3 players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
Here's Johannes.
Shoots over Wheeler. Neko Ogumake pulls it in. New York in the lead. It's stolen from deep. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Wheeler. Ogumake. Williams sets the screen. Neko Ogumake double team. Just 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Griner, she's covered by Ogumake.
Now here's Mule.
Now Johannes. Spins.
Jackson outside.
Griner.
Pass to Mule.
Here's the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. Left side Wheeler. Ogumake. Back to Wheeler. From outside the arc. The basket good off the assist from Neko Ogumake. And the first half now in the books. Liberty out in front. They're up by 7. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And now the 3rd quarter about to get going again. And Ogumake has been just making it happen out here.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Now here's Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Ogumake inside.
Guarded by Jackson.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Yeah, always aware of what's happening on the court. Ogumake keeps her teammates engaged.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
She's covered by Ogumake. Here's Johannes. And a miss there on the triple.
Outside, Hines Allen.
Atkins. Back to Hines Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
Well, we know Hines Allen can score from the outside, but don't forget, she's a problem down low.
Now here's Mule. Defense right on her. Here's Johannes. Drops in the tray.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Agumake. She's got 11. To the paint, Charles. It's tipped, and she's able to get it back.
Makes the most of her size and strength inside. Charles knows how to get herself to the line.
It's her first trip to the line.
Charles. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. McBride with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Taurasi. Howard with the ball. Back to Taurasi. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
It looks very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
Now here's Taurasi.
One of the most amazing stories in all of sport. is the fact that Diana Taurasi is still a top scorer and a top player.
I mean, she turns 42 this year. She went first overall back in 2004, back when Blake was in preschool. A lot of her teammates were in diapers back then. DT's commitment to the game is unmatched, and it's just really special to get to watch her play still.
And good on both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ball's knocked loose. Taurasi with the steal. And she gets the bucket.
It's hard enough stopping Taurasi in the half court. In transition, it's just too easy. You can't let that happen.
Outside Williams. Ogumake outside. And it's Kayla McBride with the foul. That's her first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Charles. 6 to shoot. Inside. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. It's going to go on Brittany Griner.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
Now here's McBride. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Jackson, no good. New York in the lead. Vandersloot outside. Back to Williams. Ogumake. Williams sets the screen. The 3. Ogumake misses.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
To the inside. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Now here's Vandersloot. McBride covering. And the Liberty call time here. Here's Williams. No good on the quick 3. Sky trail. And here's Bell. Outside Howard. Shot clock at 5. Yes, it's good.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Three off the inbound.
They may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shot hasn't been falling for them like it was in the first.
The basket counts and 1. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
That one drops. She ties it up.
The prototypical big for today's game. Smith can beat you inside and outside.
Outside Sims. Pass to Dantas. Out to Atkins. Wheeler. Tries again. Now Williams. Clock at 4. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
3 quarters of play and a close game here. Liberty out in front. They're up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On offense, here are the Sky. It's a three-point game. Now here's McBride, guarded by Wheeler. Shepard. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
Now Wheeler. Pass to Dantas. Not gonna go that time. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's McBride. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Wheeler. Gotta see Sims for 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
And now both of these teams really in a groove here late.
Yeah, and this game was already high scoring, but they've really taken it to another level here down the stretch.
Such a treat to watch, Brian.
Shot by Howard, no good. On offense, here the Liberty. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And yep, it's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Now here's McBride, and good that time.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
First team foul.
Shecagosky, a good look.
Yes, and it's Damiris Dantas picking up the assist.
More points for NECA, and the best part about her offensive game, she makes more shots than she misses.
Here's Smith, and the layup is good.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. Not our best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
McBride, guarded by Wheeler. Rossi, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. The rebound by the Liberty. Outside Wheeler. Pass to Dantas. Vandersloot. Here's Williams. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
This is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come empty on.
Pass to Shecagosky.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Williams with it, covered by Smith. Williams can't get it to go.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware, and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Montes outside. From outside, off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Jackson. McBride misses the baby hook.
They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense, is raped on her.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Okay, there's poise, and there's poise under pressure. Wheeler remains unfazed by clutch moments.
Chicago with the ball. Pass to McBride. Smith with it. Over to the left wing. And here's McBride. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
The vocal and emotional leader of the team. McBride's squad is in good hands when she has the basketball.
Now here's Atkins. They double her with Smith. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Howard with the rebound. No room for error here.
You got to play perfect from here on out.
Reiner with the screen. Down low. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Screen by Smith. For 3, Diana Taurasi. The rebound by the Liberty. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet. And the Liberty with possession here. 3-point lead. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Chicago with the ball. Yes! And she has brought them within 2 points.
The defense really not organized on inbound play, and they paid for it with that 3.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And she ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3. If they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick 2 might be the better play. Let's see what they do.
Timeout called for Liberty. Atkins.
Yes, she got it! What a shot!
Nailed it!
All zeros on the clock as she drains the winner. What a finish!
And she knew it was good. She started celebrating as soon as it left her fingertips.
And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
This is a win they should take a ton of pride in. They battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone. The WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Sky going up against the Washington Mystics. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
Here's Griner, and there it is.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Pass to Wilson. Bonner. Wilson sets a screen. Now Sykes. Rebound, Kayla McBride. Smith. Bonner defending. Out to Taurasi. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And the last time the Mystics won a playoff series was in 2019 when they won it all.
Well, they got bounced in the opening round last year, which makes it 3 of the last 4 years where they've lost in the first round. The Mystics just haven't been able to replicate that 2019 run.
Wilson. Griner with the rebound.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
And the foul called on Smith. That is her first foul of the game.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and got there first.
And coaches love players that are just not afraid to put their bodies on the line and take a shot for the team.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Sykes outside. Here's Carter. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good work on the boards. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same trip and really made the defense work.
Pass to Griner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. Back to Griner. Inside. Here's Taurasi. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake freezes the D.
Effective around the rim. Taurasi is well-rounded. She can finish with a multitude of moves.
Now here is Sykes. Pass to Carter. Wilson sets a screen. Bonner on the wing. Guarded by Howard. A nice shot by Bonner.
Not only is Bonner a strong shooter, she knows how to get productive. Looks for any and every scoring chance.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
And she gets it to go.
They had the play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Now here is Sykes. She's covered by Taurasi. Down low. Here's Bonner. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
That's why it's so hard to guard Bonner. Not afraid of the trees. She has a solid inside game.
Taurasi outside to the inside.
Jackson.
The Mystics pull it in. Here's Carlton. Yep, that goes.
Awesome ball movement from Kennedy Carter. Notices the open teammate and feeds her the rock.
Taurasi left side. Griner inside. Right side, Howard. Pass to Jackson. Tries again. And that's good for 2.
She's hit the ground running here in the first quarter and just has put together a nice quarter offensively.
Here's honor. And here's Carlton. And here's Sykes to the paint. Carlton gets the bucket.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
To the middle. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
And she makes the first. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. She's perfect from the line this time.
Jackson outside.
It'll count. Knocked it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot she'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
Showing everyone she's got that knack for the big moments. The bigger, the better.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mystics on top. They lead by 3. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they've piled up the points.
From outside the arc, the Mystics pull it in. And here's a fast break. Here's Wilson. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Pass to Jackson. Down low. The rebound by Asia Wilson. The Mystics leading. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Count it. Good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry. But that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
6 on the shot clock. Jackson gets the bucket.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Pass to Wilson.
Now Carlton, guarded by Jackson.
Here's Carlton. With the floater. The shot that time not on target. Here's Shepard. She's guarded by Wilson. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
She's got 10. Sinks the three-pointer.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Pass to Wilson. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Chicago.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And now Jackson. Three-pointer. Wilson pulls it down. And Washington has possession.
Now Carlton. Wilson, she's covered by Mule. And Jackson picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ball's knocked loose. Diana Taurasi on the wing. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Smith.
Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Allen with the rebound. Here's the Mystics with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Wilson. Allen. She's covered by Taurasi. From deep, Asia Wilson. The shot misses. Chicago trailing here. Taurasi with it.
Jackson outside.
Jacks up a 3. The Mystics pull it in.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Here's Allen. Cans it from downtown. And 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And if I'm them, if I'm in their seats on the bench in the game, I go for it.
And the basket by McBride.
Well, this is the confidence that McBride has in herself. She understands how to carve through defenses with her ball handling.
Pass to Allen. Here's the floater, and down it goes. 2 points.
That's a nice drive there. She beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Smith outside. Jackson. Got it off in time. Oh, and she just knocked down the buzzer beater. Wow.
A huge three to chop down the lead as we go into halftime. It's still anyone's ball game.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mystics on top. They're up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
Drums, please.
And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here.
And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Bonner left side. Wilson. That's good. And it's DeWanna Bonner with the assist.
Killer confidence, stays true to herself. What more do you want from Wilson? She's a terrific basketball player.
To the right side. Screen by Smith. Pass to Mule. Now here's Howard. Shot clock at 6.
Here's Johannes.
No good with the triple. There's the foul. It's on Howard. That is her first foul of the game. And the Sky making a change here.
In for the Sky.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. Carter with it.
Sky foul. Marie Johannes. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bonner. Drops in the tray.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. And so it's Chicago with it, trailing by 4.
Pass to Johannes.
Now here's Mule.
To the paint. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johannes. Connects on the 17-footer. The Mystics on offense. And here's Bonner. Bonner a screen. Pass to Sykes. Five to shoot. No good on that shot. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort. And here's Johannes. Buell. She's guarded by Sykes.
Here's Johannes.
And it's off from three-point range.
Talking about Brittany Sykes, she's known for her defense.
Well, when those GM surveys come out every year, Sykes is normally the pick for best wing defender. She's an old school type of guard, doesn't take a lot of threes, hangs her hat on disrupting opponents.
Foul. Jessica Shepard. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Washington Mystics.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Smith. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Pass to Mule.
And now Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Griner.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner when Brittany gets in that close to the hoop. Good night.
Sykes outside. Allen. Dewana Bonner on the wing. And there's a pick. No good on the triple. The Sky trail. Right side, Howard.
Jackson outside.
Smith outside. Jackson. She's covered by Allen. For the lead. Up again. It's good on the putback.
A tenacious rebounder. Smith's able to do that because of her height and heart.
Now here is Sykes.
She's covered by Mule.
Sykes outside. Pass to Bonner. Inside. Here's Wilson. And a missed layup. And it's the Sky ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Jackson outside.
Howard with the ball.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
She's covered by Allen. Here's Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
3.
The Mystics trailing. Now Sykes. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Bonner. To end the run. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Sky up 4. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Allen with it. Pass to Goddess. And here's Johannes. Here's Griner. And it's Wilson with the foul. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Griner. Just 4 to shoot. And she drops in the layup off glass.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
Chicago leading. Now Johannes.
Jackson outside.
Here's the second effort. Reiner's shot is good.
Well, with the wingspan of over 7 feet and 3 inches, Reiner's got mad length, and she really knows how to use it.
And the Mystics call time here.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Allen, back to Sykes. Rebound Chicago. Rossi outside. Now Johannes. Rossi outside. To the inside.
Smith.
Yes, and a nice assist from Diana Taurasi.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
That shot by Marshall, no good. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Johannes. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
Well, she totally lost her defender, broke her ankles, then buried the shot.
Just an amazing play. Left the defense just grabbing at thin air.
And did it all.
Washington calls timeout. Wilson outside. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
McBride up top. Pass to Taurasi. Six to shoot. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. And it's McBride with the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. In for the sky. Number 6, Natasha.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Sykes outside to the middle. Here's Wilson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
Offensive board. A kick out to McBride. Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Mystics. Outside Carter. Sykes outside. Wilson on a Bonner on the wing. Shoots the three. He can't get it to go. Now here's Jackson. Defended by Carter. McBride outside. Pass to Shepard. Down low.
Jackson.
Banked in off the glass.
Nice low post offense.
Jessica Shepard.
It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
And the basket by McBride.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Pass to Howard.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
From downtown, good on the triple.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Sykes. Oh, there's the alley. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. The layup off target. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road. But they didn't have too many problems tonight.
And that'll wrap it up. The WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Chicago Sky. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
Jackie Young.
Young shot's good.
And guys, you have to admire the way these two teams play. They're all about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these teams put up. There's not too much hero ball going on. They're unselfish.
Yeah, both sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
There's so much creativity in Taurasi's game, and I've noticed that she's so good at finding different ways to work around contact.
Now here's Austin. Collier outside. Austin. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
Well, you all see that painted area. It belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
Right wing, the three from Natasha Howard, and the three ball is good.
And when you talk about Natasha Howard, you have to look at more than those scoring numbers. Her impact goes deeper than that.
I think sometimes, us as broadcasters, analysts, we can normally measure players a little bit too much with their scoring average. Howard's won 3 titles in major part because of her defense. She's won a Defensive Player of the Year, and she does so many things on the floor that don't show up in the box score. 3 straight makes to start, looking good so far.
Pass to Austin. Now Collier. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And you got to give credit to Collier for the find. Her 6'2" height allows her to have a clean view of the court, doesn't miss open teammates.
Now here's Taurasi. Pass to Howard. Taurasi. Smith up top. Back to McBride. Lets it go from deep. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
The kick out to Williams. Young, guarded by Howard. Back to Williams. Screen by Austin. Williams can't get it to go. On offense, here the Sky. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
We're watching a pure shooter go to work. Taurasi simply has great mechanics on her jump shot.
Outside Williams. Outside Young. The tray. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Rossi outside. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
The Dream trail.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those. For the Dream, still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Williams can't get it to go. Pass break Chicago. Diana Taurasi on the wing. She's guarded by Williams. Left side Howard. Out to the wing. Here's Griner. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
What a physical presence down low. Griner's not afraid of anyone when she's around the basket.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams. Over Griner. And it's blocked by Brittany Griner. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. Clock at 4. Here's Harrison. The Dream again can't hit. For 3, Diana Taurasi. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Sky out in front. They lead by 4. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I like what we're seeing for them going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
And the basket by McBride.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here's Sheldon.
Pass to Collier. Nurse outside.
Sheldon with it.
She's covered by Taurasi. The screen by Collier. Buries it from three-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Howard. Diana Taurasi on the wing.
Defended by Sheldon.
Takes it out to Smith. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. Just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. Took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Alana was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing 3rd in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. Here's Jackson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Guarding her in the perimeter, it might not be a priority for them right now, but it will be if she keeps hitting those.
Now here's Collier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Nurse. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Chicago.
Here's Mule.
Down low.
Up top, Jackson.
Six on the shot clock. And again, it's the sky from deep.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Screen by Austin. Nafisa Collier for 3. That doesn't fall either. She's missed her first 2 shots of the night.
And the start of a new WNBA season is something we all look forward to, guys.
Yeah, even though we're in the beginning stages of this new season, I really like what I'm seeing so far from some of these teams.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It'll be interesting to see if the teams that have gotten off the hot start, can they maintain that?
And the dream call time here. And they're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Harrison. Here's Young. And she lays it straight in.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Smith outside. Pass to Jackson. And just over 3.5 minutes played in the second quarter. Shots good by Smith.
A tenacious rebounder. Smith's able to do that because of her height and heart.
And here's Harrison. Out of bounds, it'll go to the sky.
Into the net for Chicago, number 42, Brittany Griner.
Chicago with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Rossi with it. Williams there.
Jackson outside.
From downtown. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Young. Screen by Austin. Pulls up on the wing. And it's good off the glass.
Well, a hot start from long range for them, but they've gotten away from shooting the three.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. If you've got an open look from deep, fire it up. You have my permission.
Can't get it to fall.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
And that concludes the first half. Sky out in front, up by 12. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far. Young with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps for defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about. When we talk about being efficient on offense. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Now here's Griner. And the layup's good off the glass.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
Williams with it. She's covered by Taurasi.
Nafisa Collier on the wing.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Back to Williams. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. They'll beat you a lot.
When it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Nafisa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Nafisa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
Now here's Austin. There's the three. Williams can't get it to go.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Now here's McBride. She's covered closely. Griner with the ball. She has 6. And it's Collier with the rebound. And so here's Atlanta. It's a 13-point game. Moving it up. Here's Griner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Atlanta calls timeout. You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Nafisa Collier.
I mean, her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college. She was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
And Atlanta has possession. Down by 15. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Here's Johannes.
Jackson outside.
To the middle. And stolen by Napheesa Collier. Here's Nurse. Yes, and it's Napheesa Collier picking up the assist.
Smart hoop by Nurse, getting out on the break and scoring in transition.
Now Johannes. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Mule.
That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Austin. And she drops in the layup off glass.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Jackson.
Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. And it's rebounded by Jackie Young. She gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit lead.
And they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, and I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
And I'm happy because finally we got a good game.
So both teams changing it up here. Chicago leading.
And here's Mule.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Jackson outside.
Reiner with the screen. And the Sky get it back.
Now here's Mule.
From deep. Stokes with the rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Someone who fits nicely into the rotation. Nurse has a pretty good all-around game.
And this is her first free throw of the game. And she knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And so she hits both. Pass to Shepard.
Mule.
Here's Jackson. It could go. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sky out in front. They're up by 6. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The dream trail.
Pass to Sheldon.
Now here is Queen. Collier. Now Stokes. Yes, and it's Napheesa Collier picking up the assist.
Napheesa.
The hot shooting continues.
Along with the lack of defense, neither team expending much energy when it's come to protecting the basket.
Yeah, Brian, we need to see better effort.
Now here's Reiner.
Johannes.
Queen covering.
Pass to Johannes.
4 on the clock.
Jackson.
Shepard the screen. The 3 is up, and it's good. Rakia Jackson for 3.
Watch out. Now that she's got her first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Collier. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it. Missed inside.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Johannes. Shepard, the screen.
To the inside. And stolen by Collier. In a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Stokes. Chicago with the rebound. Fourth quarter now, we're just about a minute and a half in.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Screen by Griner. Here's Jackson.
And again, it's Chicago with a three.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Now here's Sheldon.
Nafisa Collier draws the double team. 6 to shoot.
Sheldon with it. Over Mule.
And she gets it to go from the high post.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle for them in the first.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. McBride makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, this is the confidence that McBride has in herself. She understands how to carve through defenses with her ball handling.
Pass to Austin. Out to the left wing. Williams with it. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it up. And Atlanta, another bucket.
Defenders have to be careful with Collier's jumper. If she gets a clean look, she's usually going to capitalize.
And here's McBride. Baked in off the glass.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
It's stolen by Natasha Howard. And here we go, the Sky fast break. Good work there as it goes.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Now here's Collier. Jackson pulls it in. Now here's Taurasi. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Bucket is good.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy 2.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Chicago with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 3, Diana Taurasi. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, never backing off, even with the big lead.
Misses the 3. The Dream on offense. 15-point game. Pass to Collier. Screen by Austin. Takes the 3. Good on the triple.
Number 4.
Here's McBride. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Now here's Griner, guarded by Austin. A nice shot by Griner.
Shecagosky.
And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. It's off. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, it felt like they never had any doubts that they come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up